Hello everyone, TarantulaDan here. I hope you're all doing well today. Quickly before I begin the video, I'd just like to remind you all that if you are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, leave a comment, and feel free to share my content as well. It does really help me out. And of course, if you are a patron of mine, a huge thank you for the support. And if you would like to support me, you can find links to do so in the description. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the BTS, or the British Tarantula Society show. Now, if you are someone that keeps tarantulas, spiders and other invertebrates, then you will more than likely already know what this show is and what it has to offer. However, if you do not know, then I'm going to try and explain very briefly what the show is and tell you about my plans for the weekend, so you know if you're going there and you want to come and find me, where I'll be, what I'll be doing, and provide some information about the show. So for me, the kind of weekend starts on the Friday. This year, of course, Petco will be coming over to stay with me again. And me, Petco, Dan and Steph will be off to do a bit of a collaboration that I have planned. No eating of tarantulas this year, because last year that was received horribly, and I do apologise for that. So yeah, no eating of tarantulas, but we do have a video planned, or a couple of videos. So that's pretty good. Then straight from doing this collaboration, we're going to go to the hotel that we're staying at. We are all, apart from Petco, he's staying somewhere else, we're going to be staying at the Holiday Inn in Leamington Spa. I do recommend coming along and staying there if there are any rooms available. So the thing is with the shows, if you try and talk to people actually who are taking part in the show, if they are traders or YouTubers or the organisers, like, people will talk to you, of course, but at the same time you have to understand that people are working and people are very, very busy, and they can't stand around and talk for 20 minutes, which is a real shame. So what a lot of people do is they meet up the night before at the hotel. We normally meet up and then we'll go and have some food somewhere, and then we go back and you sit around and you just have a few drinks and you mingle and chat. And it's really good for that, because at the shows, like I said, you don't have the opportunity to talk to a lot of people because everyone's busy. So the night before, people are sat around, they're relaxed, and everyone is easy and easy to approach, and you can just go and talk to them, say, hello, I'm so and so, my favourite spider is this. It's always a really good opener. If you anything to do with spiders, people will talk to you. That's what we're there for. So all these people that are, say, the breeders and the BTS committee and things, if you want to talk to these people that really are the best people to know if you're in this hobby, they're sat there with a drink, go and offer to buy them a drink, go and sort of sit with them, have a chat, whatever. They are really easy to approach, they are really, really friendly, and it's a good way to sort of network and just sort of make friends. No one is going to sort of be angry at you for interrupting them and sort of trying to have a chat. So I apologise, my phone is going off. But yeah, it's a really good, but yeah, it's the best way to sort of talk to these people and, get to know them a little bit better. So that's basically the Saturday night. Like I said, we're going to the Holiday Inn, check in, probably have some drinks, go and get some food. There's a group of us that, go and get sort of food, and then we'll go back to the hotel, have some more drinks, go to bed whenever, usually fairly late, depending on if people get dragged off or whatever, but usually about 11, 12 o'clock we go to bed. And then the following morning we get up early. We're normally there for 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. We get to the show and then we get it all set up ready, so that when the doors open at, I believe, 11 o'clock, but as I can't remember, information on screen now for the opening times and things. So then, yeah, when the doors open, you can come in and you can start, buying spiders and other cool invertebrates. Now, in regard to buying things, I want to just point this out. The show, you do not have to pre-book the show, and you do not have to be a member of the BTS to attend the show. It is open to anyone that wants to attend, and you actually pay on the morning as you're going into the show. You buy a wristband on your way in. So hopefully that will clear up any questions about that. As for when you're in there, of course, when it comes to buying tarantulas, of course, I would recommend just withdrawing as much money as you can before you come into the show. There is a cash point in there, but I'm pretty sure it is the slowest cash point in existence. It takes forever. So you can use it, it does work, but I just prefer to just take cash. And also some traders will accept payments by card or PayPal, but again, not all of them do that. So I would recommend, if you are able to, for the sake of what it takes to go to a cash point beforehand, go and get the money out before, or do what I usually do and go to a cash point over several days to withdraw all of the money that I'm going to need for the show. So that's entry and payment at the show. Also at the show, for anyone that is wondering about refreshments, there is a cafe there that will do hot food and drinks all throughout the day for actually really good price. So again, if you are wondering about food, there is food available there. I'm not sure whether they are sort of catering to like vegans and all like special diets like that, but you know, general sort of cafe food I know is there. So yeah, definitely should, you know, go and buy your refreshments from there. As for the actual show itself, once you are in, you know about the money, you know that the cafe's there. Of course, there are toilets and things there as well, so you don't have to worry about that. It's very sort of easy to, yeah, the layout is great. Traders all around the outside, and obviously the tables on the inside are filled as well. And you just walk around and buy, basically. Really straightforward, and it's great. Also, something I just forgot to mention, parking out the front. There is free car parking. It's on like a big field, so you just park up. It is safe, but that said, still take care. Don't leave valuables on display either. So I normally keep you know, all of my sort of stuff in, all my animals in my boot of my car, just because the last thing I want, of course, is for any sort of breakings and that. So it is very safe, but I'm just saying that because it is important to make sure that your stuff is locked and secured. So that's one thing to always work. Yeah, I think that's nowadays in general. You know, just be careful with things, but there is parking, there is security there as well. So just, you know, just be careful of that, I guess. So as for me on the day, like I say, once, you know, people are parked up, they're all in, they know the toilets are, then, you know, you'll know where the cafe is, everything like that. I, of course, can usually be found one of two places. The first place is really vague, and that is I'm walking around the actual show, camera in hand, getting pictures and videos of the show, of course for YouTube and for the sort of social media and things like that. If I'm not there, then I, of course, will be trading with the Spider Shop. I always give them a hand at shows, so I'll be, you know, usually wearing the Spider Shop t-shirt and my combat trousers. I don't really need to sort of tell people what I look like, because most people tend to know what I look like. One interesting thing I'd like to point out is that people are always quite surprised, because I don't know why people seem to think I'm like a really tall guy, like, you know, over 6 foot tall. I'm not. I'm like average height. I'm like 5'10", 5'11", I think, about 5'10". So but yeah, so I'm usually at the Spider Shop trading with them. So of course, please, you know, do come over and say hello. But that said, if I am trading with the Spider Shop or anywhere else for that matter, please don't come and try and have a big half-an-hour conversation with me, because I can't do that. What I'm going to be doing is I'll be posting up exactly, but probably looking at maybe doing like a bit of a, you know, a meet, probably about 1 o'clock somewhere. Which I will post that up the day before on the Saturday. So make sure you watch my Saturday video before the BTS, and I'll let you know exactly where I'm going to be. If you do want to come and have a proper talk with me, a proper chat, then I will sort of set some time aside so you can come and do that, because it's a bit hard to do when I'm trying to sort of trade and serve. And with that said, I mean, that's like the show. Like I said, it's a really good day. I absolutely love the shows. It's great to meet you know, old familiar faces, and also the amount of new faces that I get to meet is always amazing. Of course, I get to spend time with some of my best friends in the hobby, which is always fantastic, and it's just really good. It's a really good day. Like I said, the information is on screen for where the show is. It is the Warwickshire Exhibition Centre. Doors open at 11 o'clock. It's £5 for adults, and I think it's £3 for children. I think, I'm not exactly sure on the pricing of the children, to be fair, but yeah, the information is here on the screen, so you can have a look at that. And also, if you have me on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram at TarantulaDan. Please follow me on there. I will be putting the BTS information up on there as a post as well as on my Facebook page. So if you have me on any social media, all of the information will be there, and I'll also put a link information to the BTS Facebook page in the description, as well as their website and anywhere else where I think that I can get the information about the show to you so that you don't miss it. And that is the end of this video. I think I've sort of given out as much information that I think I need to do. There'll be an annotation on the screen somewhere for Pitco's video of the BTS, because it was really, really good and will give you a really, really good idea of what the show is about. And as well as that, there'll be some other annotations, so you can sort of subscribe to me, and if you want to support me on Patreon, which I do really appreciate if you're able to do so, there'll be a link to that as well. And yeah, another year. The show comes down so fast. It's kind of scary how quick it comes down each year, but it is a really, really good show, and I really think that you will all enjoy it. So please, check out the links, and especially check out this video, which I'll put up in this corner. Please check that out. And with that said, everyone, I really hope to see you all there, and if you do, come and say hello. And in the meantime, I hope to stay tuned. I've got some really cool videos of my animals coming up, and yeah, take care everyone, and I'll see you soon in the next video, and hopefully see some of you at the BTS show.